Like, again, like, I've just seen... Let me throw all those... I've just seen Data's... It's not really a reaction video. Oh, he's got one. Not really a reaction video. Well, yeah, it's a play-by-play. Really. And I'm just very much... I don't know, I'm so tuned out of Destiny at the moment. I'm doing this really just because I'm talking about Destiny. If I was talking about anything else, playing something else, I probably wouldn't be playing. But yeah, I just don't. I'm so with Remnant 2 and then Starfield's coming out in like end of the month, August. Like it's tough to really, I don't know, feel almost anything. I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, there's always holding out hope, and we want Destiny to be, you know, no one wants Destiny to be. Maybe there's somebody who wants Destiny to be bad, but it's not me. I don't want Destiny to be bad, but it's... Oh, jeez, I'm not gonna throw these. Hit? Maybe those, maybe a little hit. Those are wild throws. Ain't no way those are hitting. Yeah, I don't want Destiny to be bad, but at the same time, I'm sort of just so far away from where I was playing Destiny when it started to where we've been. I just don't care that much. It's like, oh well, Gambit's not getting updated. Who cares? I don't play Gambit anyway. I know there are people that are playing Gambit or do play Gambit, and that's big for them. But yeah, I don't know. Is he getting some? Alright, I want to go to where I have to go. This thing works. So I don't, yeah, you know, and then it's like, oh, PvP's not getting anything. So Trials of Cyrus seems to consistently get armor, so that's interesting to keep that hardcore crowd appeased. And I'm also not expecting much from Bungie at this point. And yeah, they're like, you know, we can't do a seasonal armor or a ritual armor every armor because it would take too many resources away or whatever. That's not a valid argument, because yeah, people have pointed out, it's like, yeah, but you're making Eververse skins, every, I mean, multiple Eververse skins, really, every season. So, it's not really a valid argument. Again, and this is a good, this is a good example. Destiny has been about the Eververse for a long time. It's been their main function. Honestly, at this point, the game is really just, you buy the occasional expansion, and you buy Eververse. And that's literally it. Somewhere in there, I wouldn't be surprised if they're not even focused on seasonal content. They're like, there's the numbers back there where they're like, well, you know, seasonal content's not getting as much engagement, but the Eververse is seeing, you know, hand over fist, more money. So maybe we invest more. They're investing more in that because it shows off. You know, it shows that Eververse is making a butt ton of money, and that's all they care about. Because again, no company wakes up in the morning and goes like, I want to make less money today. So, yeah, I don't know why people are surprised if they're upset about this. Me, I'm not too shaken up because really, I've already paid for the next 2 seasons, so you know, I'll try them out, even though I'm even less enthused to really be doing those. Again, and Starfield's gonna come out, and Starfield's gonna be a big game. It'll take up so much time. Like, I'm just not gonna have time for Destiny. And as weird as this is, I really enjoy Fallout. Fallout 76 for me has been just a much nicer experience. It says something, and maybe that's specifically to me, that instead of playing Destiny where you can get like an armor set and maybe a new exotic gun, I'd much rather play a game where, you know, that has more of a rewarding, fun experience where I'm customizing my camp and stuff, and the reward is like a clean kitchen sink. As stupid as that is, that for some reason is, maybe not the kitchen sink, but in general it's more appealing to me. We're not going to get over there in time, but we're going to miss all these. All these guys are out here doing their own thing. That's terrible. You guys are, yeah, you gotta coordinate this a little better. But yeah, I just don't know what people are really expecting out of this. Again, and Dedo made a good point. He was like, hey, look, there's gonna be a big thing in like 3 weeks-ish, where they're gonna discuss Final Shape, and maybe it'll be more in-depth. I'm assured the way it's gonna work is it's gonna work like it did the season of the Splicer or the piracy season, whatever season that was, whatever they called that. Season of the Voodoo. What's going to happen is that they because I think they had really low player engagement. I think they know that, so they're going to do, so that was their strategy. The strategy with the pirate season was like, look, it's not going to be a strong season. We know it's not going to be a strong season. And in order to offset that, we're going to display the season trailer with the next big expansion trailer. And that'll hype people up enough to want to play that season, even just a little bit. It keeps people just engaged a little bit more. And maybe that's what they're sort of doing with this. They're like, look, this is not the next season's not going to be a great season. It's the third season of 4 seasons. It's generally got the lowest engagement. Can I pick up one of them? It's generally got like some of the lowest engagement because it feels like we're in this huge drought year where we're just like really waiting at that point for the expansion. So I'm not. It's a similar strategy. I imagine Bungie's pulling off a similar strategy. Pair this not great upcoming season with the trailer and a deep dive for the expansion in 6 months to really just get people to play that season. And that's really what it is. So again, PvP, the PvP changes, not really surprised. Again, it doesn't bring in money. Eververse brings in money. That's why Eververse is getting the goods. Ritual, yeah, is anyone really going after the ritual armor? Is it really the principle of the thing? Sure. Would it be nice to get those things? Sure. Am I broken up that we're not getting ritual armor every season? Not really. They already really have decentivized you to even honestly play. Like, the only reason I played and finished off any of the seasonal stuff, oh my god, I'm stuck, mauled. The seasonal stuff is really just to get like the weapon, get the one weapon that comes with the season, that you have to grind out any of the things. And so they're changing that completely so that if you don't, oh, Jesus, he did not do well. I don't think did we hit 20 at least?
Take it down and cast it on the fire.
That was bad. Oh, 22. That's okay. But yeah, like I just don't. More armor probably wouldn't be enough for me to play. And this is someone who has. I'm not a noob or anything to Destiny. Like I play a lot of Destiny, and it's just I don't know. It's just not. It's not intense enough, man. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't feel like Destiny's been valuing my time, and I don't know. Besides incredibly just more content, I don't know what and deeper content. I don't know what Bungie can do to really dig themselves out of the hole, but just keep it going. And I think a lot of people are just like me. I did a tweet earlier that was like, it's getting sort of stale at this point. After Final Shape, I'm probably Destiny. I'm done. I'm done with Destiny 2. We'll be another year into stuff. I have a couple other games that I'm more looking forward to coming out. We'll be deep into Starfield, which will probably start getting mods. Maybe at that point, if it's not getting them at launch. I don't.
Good to see you in better spirits, Saint.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about what's going on with the Destiny. I don't know that it's ever gonna be 3 of the rockets. Jeez. If it's ever gonna really hit those levels again of player engagement, especially if they're cutting activities. Again, someone's out there going like, look, we're getting no player engagement. Gambit's not selling seasons. Vanguard's not selling seasons. Armor refreshings are not selling seasons. What sells seasons? Eververse. People love Eververse stuff. People love spending money. People love, I don't know, because they wouldn't keep if someone wasn't buying them, right? Like they wouldn't keep doing it, but they are doing it. So someone's buying them enough that they can justify still doing it. So Bungie, Destiny is just such in a weird, fluctuating state at this point that and people are leaving. I just don't know that there's really anything coming back for this. Or maybe I'll be wrong. And August 22nd drops, the final shape trailer drops, and everyone just forgets. Everyone just forgets completely about all the criticism they had 3 weeks ago. And they're like, oh my god, Destiny's been saved! Ah, the final shape! And then everyone plays the new season for like 2 weeks, a little bit longer than they would averagely, since they didn't get a trailer for it. And then we hit that drudgery where we're in the final season, the beginning of final season. People are just like, are we there yet? And they drudge through the final season, which will have an impactful, maybe an interesting story towards Lightfall. Maybe, though I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere they were saying that next season and the season after, season 3 of this year and season 4 of this year won't have anything to do with, not Lightfall, Final Shape, with Final Shape, and is going to be about things happening after Final Shape. So I think people hoping for maybe that season 3 of this year and season 4 of this year to kind of close out that story gap from Lightfall to Final Shape may not get that, and they want that, and maybe they're not going to get that. But I don't know. I'm indifferent to the suffering of the Destiny community, but I'm also part of the Destiny community because I've been here for so long. So to just be almost like the watcher, I'm just kind of like observing, just like what's going on here. And, you know, playing Destiny occasionally. I'm just not... The state of the game doesn't tear me up too much. But I understand where people are coming from, because you could read the frustrations. It's all over Twitter. It's almost the only thing the Destiny community ever talks about is how bad the game is getting, or how bad the game is, or how oppressive Eververse is. But at this point, you gotta pay with your wallets, man. If Bungie's not seeing the money, they'll look to why. But again... I don't know how often I'm going to play. I technically bought the best edition, so I still have the next 2 seasons. I have the season 3 and I have season 4, so I'll play them. Didn't buy Final Shape. You can't pre-order it, but you probably will August 22nd. But I'll probably play Final Shape. I'll play just Final Shape. I'm probably not going to get any of the seasonal stuff. I'm kind of seasonal contented out at this point with most games. Remnant 2 has just been a breath of fresh air, and then Starfield's not going to have a battle pass because it's a single-player game. So those things are refreshing after like 4 or 5 plus years of just Destiny-related seasons. But I'm just kind of ready for that era. So this doesn't, again, stay the game. It's weird. It's all over the place. Maybe we'll learn more in like 3 weeks, but it doesn't shake me that much as it does like some of the other like hardcore Gambit people and hardcore PvP community. But that's really all I can think about at the moment. Just where Destiny's heading. It just doesn't strike my soul that much, you know. So sorry, Destiny community, but we're here. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. See you guys next time.